Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt like the best years of your life were behind you? Have you ever dismissed a compliment from a friend or a stranger, thinking they were just being polite? If you're an older man, it's easy to fall into the trap of believing that attractiveness is a young man's game. We're constantly bombarded with images of youth and vitality, and it can make a man of a certain age feel invisible. But what if I told you that the very qualities you've gained with age, the wisdom, the confidence, the lines on your face, are the very things that make you more magnetic than ever before? This isn't about some new anti-aging cream or a trendy workout routine. This is about a fundamental shift in perspective. It's about recognizing a kind of attractiveness that's deeper, more powerful, and frankly, more real than the fleeting beauty of youth. The first sign is something you might have noticed, but never truly valued. Your eyes tell a story. This isn't about the color of your irises or the shape of your lids. It's about the deep, almost palpable history etched within them. A young man's eyes might be bright and full of a naive optimism. They hold potential, but not a narrative. But your eyes? They are a library of lived experience. They have witnessed the wild joy of a child's first steps and the quiet dignity of a final farewell. They've seen the adrenaline rush of a personal victory and the humbling defeat of a hard lesson. Every triumph, every heartbreak, every laugh line that has formed at their corners is a testament to the life you've built. When you look at someone, especially in a moment of genuine connection, they are not just seeing you. They are seeing an echo of all those moments. They are seeing a man who has navigated the complexities of life, who has faced adversity and emerged with a quiet strength. The slight crinkle at the corner of your eye is a whisper of 1,000 smiles. The thoughtful gaze is a reflection of years of contemplation. This isn't just about making eye contact. It's about making a profound, nonverbal statement. It's a cue that says, I am not a fleeting moment. I am a history. I'm a man who knows himself, who has learned from his past, and who is confident in his present. This depth is incredibly captivating. It's the kind of attractiveness that doesn't fade with time. It deepens, becoming richer and more compelling with every year you live. It's the kind of beauty that can only be earned. You see, a young man's eyes are often just bright and full of potential. They're like a blank canvas. But your eyes? They hold a lifetime of experience. They've seen triumph and heartache, laughter and loss. When you talk to someone, especially a woman, and you hold their gaze, they aren't just looking at the color of your eyes. They're seeing the depth of your soul. They're seeing a man who has lived, who has faced challenges and come out stronger. That kind of depth is incredibly captivating. It's a nonverbal cue that says, I'm not a boy anymore. I'm a man who knows himself. The second sign is all about your demeanor. It's about the way you carry yourself. You possess an undeniable confidence that isn't loud or arrogant. This isn't the bravado of a young man trying to prove something. This is the quiet, assured confidence of a man who has nothing to prove. It comes from knowing your worth, from having a solid foundation built on experience and self-awareness. When you walk into a room, you don't need to be the center of attention. You command it simply by your presence. You stand tall, you make deliberate movements, and you listen more than you speak. That kind of powerful, yet understated, confidence is one of the most attractive qualities a man can have. It signals stability, maturity, and a deep-seated sense of self-respect. Moving on to the third sign, and this one might surprise you, is that your sense of style has evolved beyond trends. Young men often chase the latest fads, trying to fit in or stand out in a specific way. But you've developed a personal style that is uniquely your own. It's not about being trendy, it's about being classic. It's about wearing clothes that fit you well, that reflect your personality, and that make you feel good. Maybe it's a perfectly tailored blazer, a high-quality leather jacket, or simply a well-fitting pair of jeans and a crisp shirt. Your style doesn't scream for attention. It whispers of sophistication. It shows that you've put thought and care into your appearance, not because you're insecure, but because you respect yourself and the people you interact with. The fourth sign is all about the way you communicate. You are a master of conversation, and you're a great listener. A young man might be focused on talking about himself, on boasting about his accomplishments or his future plans. But an older, good-looking man knows that the real magic of conversation lies in curiosity. You ask thoughtful questions, you listen intently to the answers, and you make the person you're talking to feel like the most interesting person in the world. This is a rare and powerful skill. It shows empathy, intelligence, and a genuine interest in others. It creates a deep, emotional connection that physical appearance alone can never achieve. People are drawn to you because you make them feel seen and heard. Now for the fifth sign is that you have a genuine, often subtle, sense of humor. This isn't about telling corny jokes or being the class clown. This is a humor born of life experience, a wit that can find the irony and light in almost any situation. It's a quick, clever remark that can disarm a tense moment or bring a smile to someone's face. This kind of humor is a sign of intelligence and resilience. It shows that you don't take yourself too seriously, that you can roll with the punches, and that you have a positive outlook on life. A man who can make others laugh, especially from a place of genuine warmth and wit, is incredibly magnetic. The sixth sign is something that many of you probably don't even think about, is that you've developed a sense of calm under pressure. Young men are often quick to react, their emotions running high, but you've learned that a calm, steady hand is far more effective. Whether it's a stressful situation at work or a disagreement with a loved one, you don't panic. You remain composed. This calm demeanor signals strength, stability, and control. It makes people feel safe and secure in your presence. It's a sign that you're a man who can be relied upon, a rock in a stormy sea. That kind of emotional maturity is deeply, deeply attractive. The seventh sign brings us back to the physical, but in a way that's different from what you might expect. Your physical appearance, the lines on your face, your gray hair, your weathered hands, tell a compelling story. Don't try to hide them. Embrace them. Those crow's feet at the corners of your eyes are a roadmap of all the times you've laughed. That salt and pepper hair is a badge of honor, a sign of wisdom and experience. The lines on your forehead show a life of thought and contemplation. These aren't flaws. They are character traits. They are what make you uniquely you. When you carry these signs of aging with pride, you project a powerful message. I'm not afraid of who I am or where I've been. This authenticity is far more appealing than any attempt to cling to youth. And finally, the eighth and perhaps most important sign is that you have a clear sense of purpose and passion. It doesn't have to be a grand, world-changing mission. It could be your work, a hobby, your family, or a cause you believe in. The point is, you're not just drifting through life. You have something that drives you, something that lights you up. A man with purpose is fascinating. He's not just sitting around. He's building. He's creating. He's contributing. This passion is contagious. It shows that you have a rich inner world and that you are engaged with life. It's a powerful signal that says, I am a man who lives with intention. So, the next time you look in the mirror, don't just see the passage of time. See the man you've become. See the depth in your eyes, the confidence in your stance, the wisdom in your words. See the living, breathing, compelling story that is you. The world sees it, and it's about time you did too. You are not invisible. You are not past your prime. You are a good-looking, magnetic, and deeply attractive man, and it's time you started believing it.